Welcome to the second part of the three-day extravaganza that is the National Energy Efficiency Awards 2020. And Holly, I can report that for our first presentation, we're recognising a nomination that took out not one but two awards. But before I get to that, what are you wearing?
It's day two, so I was inspired by the 1920s and put on this, fun little feather thing because I thought, again, we need to make this a bit more fun. We're bringing the gala dinner to our living room and I'm really bringing it up.
Well, I can reveal, ladies and gentlemen, for you listening in at home, that Holly told me she was going to be wearing something 1920s themed. So I have prepared this fedora just to get into the spirit.
What a day! This is
what a day. There you go. So we're making it special for all of our friends at home. But first, let me tell you about the awards that this project won, and then we'll reveal who the lucky winner is. The leading energy user is awarded to an energy user that has demonstrated excellence in energy management, either side of the portfolio level. And we're thrilled to have partnered with our friends at the Energy Users Association of Australia to present this award again this year. That's award one. The second award this lucky organisation has won is the Integrated Clean Energy Award, which is an award for a project or program that demonstrates excellence in integrating high levels of energy productivity and renewable energy at the site, portfolio, precinct or community level. And I'm pleased to report, Holly, that we present this award this year, as we did last year with our friends at the Australian Renewable Energy Agency. The Integrated Clean Energy Award was open to nominations from the commercial, building, industrial, residential and energy user categories, and we really appreciate our partnership with ARENA on this award, as it helps us showcase the way an integrated approach to energy management can deliver outstanding outcomes for end users. And Holly, we're looking forward to hearing more from ARENA CEO Darren Miller on that very topic after lunch.
Great to hear.
And the winner of both the Leading Energy User 2020 and the Integrated Clean Energy Award 2020 is Pernod Ricard Winemakers.
So Pernod Ricard Winemakers has taken a bold step to strategically gain efficiencies and transition to renewables. To do this, the business has developed a holistic energy strategy in 2016, which was focused on three key areas: energy use, energy pricing and generation. Pernod Ricard have undertaken multiple efficiency projects, including the consolidation and optimisation of refrigerating plants, sensor and LED lighting upgrades, and insulation for warehouse storage. The company has installed 3 megawatts of generation capacity at 2 Barossa Valley wineries, generating approximately 20% of the company's annual energy usage. To meet that remaining 80% of demand, Pernod Ricard has signed a virtual generation agreement via Flow Power with SA-based projects, Clermont's Gap Wind Farm and Mannum Solar Farm. Further, the business has implemented ongoing demand response, reducing peak demand and enabling islanding from the grid during peak price events. Pernod Ricard Winemakers' approach is a fantastic example of a holistic energy strategy and innovation leveraged to meet its sustainability commitments.
So Holly, given how big a back you are of both energy management and wine, I'm sure you're a strong supporter of this year's dual award winner in Pernod Ricard Wineries.
I'm definitely a strong supporter and was very lucky to meet someone from the company in the BC times, before COVID, over a wine at a lunch in February, and we were having a very wonderful old yarn about how amazing this company is and the great work it's doing on both the demand and supply side in terms of energy management. And I'm very happy to be able to drink wine with friends and talk to my friends about how it's really great to see that leading winemakers around the country are leading Australia's energy transition.
Fabulous. Well, a knockout blow for Pernod Ricard Winemakers, taking out those two awards. So congratulations to them. Thanks again to ARENA for their continued support of the National Energy Efficiency Awards. All right, Holly, our next category is Best Residential Energy Efficiency Project. This award is presented in partnership with our friends at Renew, a national not-for-profit organisation that inspires, enables and advocates for people to live sustainably in their homes and communities. This was, I am reliably informed, the most hotly contested category this year, and the judges have decided to award a highly commended award as well as a winner. And the highly commended goes to Holly, Gillies Hall by Monash University.
Thanks, Luke. So Gillies Hall is a new student accommodation on the Monash University Peninsula campus. It comprises of 150 studio apartments as well as common areas. The building is a showcase of the university's commitment to deliver first-class student accommodation and to achieve net zero emissions by 2030. It is the first large-scale building in Australia to achieve Passivehaus certification and one of very few to combine all-electric, low-energy design and cross-laminated timber construction.
Well, congratulations to our friends at Monash. I remember we had some plans to organise a field trip for EC members down to check out Gillies Hall in the before time. So hopefully we can get down there sooner rather than later. But there can only be one winner, and the winner for the best residential energy efficiency project is FERN by Steel Associates.
The FERN has been designed as Sydney's urban oasis and is Australia's first passive house apartments. Energy efficiency, filtered air free of allergens and pollutants, quiet and delightfully detailed interiors, and the city on the doorstep are all achieved without the ongoing use of fossil fuels. It's sustainable, carbon neutral accommodation made luxe. Set on a challenging, compact city site, passive solar design was made difficult by adverse site orientation and firewall requirements. FERN achieves passive house principles of stringent air tightness, continuous unbroken insulation, high performance glazing, structural thermal breaks, and heat recovery ventilation. The building envelope is highly efficient and provides comfortable temperatures. The 21 kilowatt PV system generates more electricity than the FERN uses and provides all energy, including hot water and cooking, with no gas connected to the property.
It's a fantastic project, and we send our sincere congratulations to Steel Associates. All right, our final award for today is the Young Energy Professional Award for 2020. This award is presented wholly to an individual under 35 years of age who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in advancing the energy efficiency industry through advocacy, research, education, or projects. And Holly, I want everyone at the conference to join me in congratulating this year's Young Energy Efficiency Professional, Sid Sheth.
Graduating in 2015 with a Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering and Commerce from Swinburne University, this year's Young Energy Efficiency Professional joined City Facilities Management in November 2017 as an energy analyst. Sid then transitioned to the role of energy engineer and currently leads a team of analysts and engineers as part of City FM's Energy Centre. He has demonstrated outstanding leadership as well as a focus and dedication to individual growth and the growth of the energy sector.
It's a great story, Holly, and I'm pleased to say I was able to catch up with Sid earlier to hear what the award means for him. Welcome, Sid, and congratulations on winning the Young Professional of the Year for 2020. You graduated from uni in 2015, and here you are in 2020 being recognised for professional excellence. How does it feel?
It is quite humbling, and I feel tremendously grateful for all the people that have been in my life over the years, starting from my parents, wife, brother, but to also the professional relationships that I've built over the years. I think I'm just really thankful to these people for giving me the most precious resource, which is their time and sharing their knowledge and experience and most importantly, their honest feedback, which is what helped me to be in the position that I'm in today. But an amazing feeling, and to top it all off, to be recognized by an organization such as EEC, that's incredible. Amazing feeling.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling good. You should be feeling good. This is an award ceremony. I'm also glad you got in a thanks to your parents, because that's you have to do that as part of this award ceremony.
Yes.
But you point to something really important, which is that energy efficiency as a relatively new field of professional development. It really does often come down to those mentors for the young professionals that are able to pass their knowledge on. And I know you at City Holdings have had some great mentors that have supported you on your journey since you graduated 5 years ago. Yeah,
I've had incredible mentors ever since I graduated. So I had my first job was at a consultancy firm, and over there it was a relatively smaller firm at the time, and so I had the opportunity to work directly with the directors there. And they were the founders of the company. So it really different experience, as you may imagine. Working on a lot of different aspects of energy efficiency, so the technical side, but as well as the more the client facing, the softer side, the reporting and so on and so forth. So after uni, they really helped me grow and build my skill set. And then following that at City FM, it's been incredible. City works very differently to a lot of the other companies. A lot of the other sort of consultancy client relationships, it's not quite the same, but we work very much as a partner. So it's been a very different experience working with energy managers of large multi-sited clients, such as Kmart and Target, and learning from them directly as well, while contributing to their energy efficiency journey and their success.
I have one last question for you.
Yep.
I understand that you are already rolling up your sleeves and supporting the next generation of energy efficiency professionals on their professional journey. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure thing. So after I finished high school, I think it was year 1 or 2 of university, I started to teach maths and physics to high school students. And at that point in time, it was fairly broad. Like I wasn't really into energy efficiency or anything like that. So I might actually take it a step backwards. So I didn't always know that I wanted to be in this field. I actually, in fact, didn't know much about energy efficiency before graduating, to be honest. So I think it was my first role that sort of gave me a taste of what it meant. And then I realized that this really resonates with one of my core values. And simply put, it's really just to make the most of what you have. That's really what energy efficiency is about. So that's when I really got hooked. And so over the years, as I learned more in university and then through the first job at City FM, the work I've been doing, I've been able to relate a lot of the concepts that are there in high school physics, more so than maths. I've just been able to teach or convey my experience to them in a different way than we would traditionally learn in school or university. So you may or may not know, but in say, I think year 11 textbook, they've got things around climate change and greenhouse gas emissions and even the refrigerant cycle and the transmission of electricity. So having worked on a lot of these things in my professional life, I can't help but give them examples of what all this stuff in the textbook means in real world. So when we get to the generation of electricity and transmission of electricity, you know, I'll say that, depending on where we are, like you're in the United Energy patch and there's somewhere a transformer that's stepped up the electricity that's been generated, and then eventually it's been stepped down somewhere close to you, and then it's coming to your house, and you're getting it in single phase. And typically, a larger clients will have 3-phase, and so on and so forth. And what does demand mean? What's kVA versus kilowatt? And pretty much all of us have split systems of some sort of cooling in our houses. You know, how does that work? And then what can you do to make it more efficient? Giving them real-world example gives them a really different perspective of that. So I don't know if they're all going to be the next generation of energy efficiency professionals, but a lot of them end up going in some sort of engineering. And so even if maybe 5% of those end up in the energy efficiency field and remember maybe 1 or 2 things that I taught them, I think I'll be really happy.
Absolutely. Well, look, it's a great place to conclude because we started by describing how important mentors are in this industry. You've obviously had the benefit of that, but are already stepping up and doing your bit to bring up the next generation. Sid, it's been great to catch up. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
It's an incredible achievement. 5 years out of uni and being recognised for professional excellence in your field. And we look forward to seeing what's next in your career.
Fantastic. It was great to talk to you, Luke, and thank you to yourself and EEC for recognizing me and the work that I and CD have been doing. So thanks very much.
Wonderful. Thank you.